We're going to be adding veneer to the cabinets in a lower cost way. If you get the larger piece of veneer, it's like half the price. And because there was damage to the edges, they took an additional 20% off. Now there will be some additional cutting with this, but for more than half price off, sure. The first cut will be at about 34.5. Put a little nick at 34.5 inches on each side. I'll line up the T-square and lightly score into it. I'll score it about 8 times. I'll lift it up so it just cracks a little bit. I can fold it so it's a nice hard line. I can start to score it from behind. In order to get this piece in, I'll have to remove the trim. It'll need to be removed and trimmed a little bit. I'll keep the nails in the back so I can use the same holes. When I go to place it in, it's a little tight at the top, but better tight than loose. I'll trim off about 1/8 of an inch. Fits in here real nice and tight, but we're gonna have to mark the notch over here. With a pencil on everything nice and tight, I'll go ahead and mark it. I'll notch all the way through to the surface on the other side. That way I've got the corner nice and tight. I'll trim out that corner. I'll remove the pieces and then deburr. A nice sharp file, just take that burr off. We'll check to make sure the fit is good. Everything's nice and clean. I'll deburr everything with some sandpaper and clean up any marks. We'll put everything together with this contact cement. On the back, I'll place the glue on with a knife. A nice even coat. I'll put a piece of wood on the edge so I don't drip it everywhere. I use a paper towel to even it out. We'll place the contact cement on the cabinet as well. I'll press it on a few times, pull it back, make sure everything's flat. Put a little bit of air in there, make sure it's nice and sticky, and then let both sides dry. Move it back and forth and just kind of get some air in there. Once everything's dry, go ahead and push it in a little bit. If you get any cement on the other side, you just rub it with your finger. It'll roll off and then you can finish it up with some sand. We'll make sure everything's nice and even. If you get any rubber cement on the floor, you can just rub it with your finger and knock it off. Several light coats of polyurethane on. I'll just use a rag. We'll apply light coats, make sure there's no runs at all in there. Wait for it to dry and just keep at it. Take a 1/4 inch off the trim board. That'll give us the space we need to put this back. Place the trim back, tap it back in the same holes. We'll add another light coat of polyurethane. The wood is installed and protected. Typically within 6 months, it'll darken a little bit to match the front.